What's the hardest decision you've ever had to make as a child? I was 14 when my older brother Ryan went missing. It was a cold December evening, and he never came home from football practice. At first, everyone thought he just ran away. He was 17, rebellious, always arguing with dad, but I knew better. He left behind his phone, his wallet, and his sketchbook. Ryan never left that behind. For the first week, my parents were frantic. They filed police reports, printed flyers, held onto each other like they might shatter if they let go. But as the days stretched into weeks, the panic faded into quiet resignation. Mom stopped crying. Dad stopped mentioning Ryan's name. I can't do this anymore. Mom said one night, "It's time we move on." Dad agreed, but I couldn't. I wouldn't. Started calling his friends, retracing his steps, learning how to access his email. I even snuck into his school after hours to check his locker. I was 14, lying to adults, skipping class, pretending to be okay just so I could keep searching. Every clue felt like a spark in the dark, but no one was there to help me hold the torch. Then, 2 months after he disappeared, I found a trail. Bus ticket receipts on his email. A small town, 3 hours away. I told my parents, "Let it go." Dad said, "You're making it harder on yourself." Mom added, but I didn't. I scraped together babysitting money, packed a bag, and left before sunrise on a Sunday. I was 14, alone, riding a bus through icy roads, hoping I wasn't chasing a ghost. I found Ryan in a shelter, thin, scared, and very much alive. He'd run away to escape our father, something I didn't fully understand until I saw the bruises on his back. Bruises he never let me see. He hugged me like he never thought he'd see me again. We cried until there were no tears left. I called my parents from a payphone. I told them Ryan was safe. They didn't even ask where he was. They just said, "Bring him home." But Ryan shook his head. "I'm not going back there. Not ever." So I had to choose. Bring him back to the place that broke him, or leave behind the life I knew and stay by the only person who never made me feel small. I stayed. We lived in shelters, cheap motels, with kind strangers, and sometimes cruel ones. I got a job under the table. Ryan worked construction. We took care of each other. We became a team. 2 years later, when I legally emancipated myself at 16, my parents showed up in court, suits, solemn faces, and a letter about how they'd grown, how they missed their children. But when the judge asked them why Ryan left, they went silent. He granted my petition. I'm 22 now. Ryan's engaged, studying to be a social worker. I'm working nights, saving up for college. We still live together. We still have each other. Sometimes I get messages from our parents. We just want to talk. You'll understand when you're older, but I already do, because I was never a child. Not after the day my brother vanished, and I've never regretted choosing him.